Good morning, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Friday morning, January 31st. We are looking at Window Traders market profile of the ES and the NQ. So last day of the trading month. We have PCE coming out in about 10 minutes. We spoke about the magnitude of those gaps from January 27th, how hard they would be to fill. Well, ES right now is attempting to fill it. NQ is taking back a lot of theirs. I haven't been here the last 2 days. I see on Wednesday we had an inside day. On Fed Day, on Thursday, they came out of it to the upside. Initially pushed down pretty good. And then M period traded basically the entire range of Thursday's range. NQ also inside day Wednesday. Came out of it to the upside. We got into the gaps. M period. Again, traded a big part of it. Now, why is that important? Because what if we say it? What do we say a lot of times? M period is a lot important going forward, either the next day or in following days. So right now we're above it. In fact, we're looking to possibly gap higher. NQ actually did gap higher yesterday, and it filled in A period. But if you get any acceptance back into M, you're going to have to watch out. Now, it is still above value high by a lot. But it's still something to be concerned about if you go down. Look at value, look at overnight low in ES. You can't make this stuff up. It's right at value high. Look at NQ, just above it. Unfortunately, I'm in 1 full point increments again in NQ because of the ranges. So, hate that. But for now, that's it's full point increments. Righty. Wednesday not only didn't have an inside day, they took out both sides of Tuesday. Didn't have an outside day up or down though. And then yesterday, they also had a small gap higher and it filled. Very wide overnight POC, and they're trading inside of value, inside of M's range. Speaking about outside days up or this and that, the S&P has a potential for an outside month up. Still balanced. A lot of these indices are balanced. We will recap all these charts tonight. Haven't done that now in 2 weeks. So we'll recap them all tonight in tonight's video. But there is a potential for an outside month up, which would be pretty bullish in the S&P. Game plan for this morning. You're not too far away again from all-time highs, right? Every time they've been pushing this market down, it bounces right back up. So first things first for the bulls is what? They want to take out this gap, okay? If they do, remember, we came into balance on Tuesday. Wednesday remained balanced inside. Thursday, again, you can call it up, and now we're trying to go up again, which would be 4 days, one time framing up for both ES and NQ, if that was to occur. However, like usual, if you want a front running overnight high, if we open right near it, don't have a problem with that. If we do get the overnight high and push back against the gap fill long was not a bad trade either, and then you use any acceptance into M's range as you're out. Okay? That's an ES. NQ, right now, better risk reward against the overnight high because it's still below the gap fill. However, if they get the overnight high, I would expect the gap fill. I would expect the gap to be filled. And then again, on a pushback, take along against the gap fill from today, if we have it. And then you're going to need a point total as you're out because you're way too far from value high to wait that long. You're going to have value to start in favor of the bulls. Okay? You might have a gap in favor. And right now, if my trade evade is right, you would have NQ up 0.75%, which would also give the indices to them early in the day. And then chart-wise, again, we'll go over all this tonight. But here's the S&P. It's a 3-month balance with the potential, if we close above in SPY 609.07, of an outside month up. It would still be balanced, though. The weekly is balance. It's a big, messy balance. 3-month balance, basically. Now, the daily, obviously, you're not going to get any real acceptance unless we get the all-time high and stay above it. However, if we do take out yesterday's high, we would be one-time framing up for 4 days. And I would call the daily up for now. The volume the last 2 days, horrific. Second and third worst second worst and fourth worst of the year already. And that's coming on top of horrible volume all month. So yes, price has been pushing up, but once again, volume has been horrendous. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to this channel. Good luck trading today, and we'll recap the day, the week, and the month at 4 p.m.